This is the GAN 356 stickerless non-magnetic cube. I think it retails roughly in the slightly under $20 price range. It's a nice cube. It's fun. It's not as responsive as you can see. It doesn't snap very well to the corners as a magnet cube would, but it does turn very quickly and smoothly. Let's take a quick look at this. Right in here, we can see that we have some dealies. And the cube does come with some other dealies to change out if you want to change out the dealies. Personally, I do not like opening up these caps because these little plastic tabs, you just got to be really careful when you reinstall them. There's a risk that if you're not careful, you could break these little tabs. So, I really just don't like dealing with them, you know? I don't like the way the GAN put the tabs on their covers. But they are adjustable. They got dealies in there, and you can play with the dealies if you want to play with the dealies. I don't want to play with the dealies. I want to play with the cube. So let's fiddle with this thing and see what it does, right? As you can see, this is just kind of how I'd normally scramble a cube. It does kind of tend to bind up a little bit in certain places, but overall the motion's pretty smooth. So, you know, let's take a look around here. Explore. Let's see here. This, oops. What goes on this side? It's a really fun cube to play with. It's not really my favorite because I do feel that people, once they understand what a magnet cube is all about, they kind of get spoiled by those. Oops. I made some mistakes here. Where's my other piece? Okay, there we go. So yeah, back on track. I do feel that I get spoiled by the magnets. The magnet cubes are fun. This one, it's just not quite as responsive, you know, and it does bind up a little bit more, but it is a very smooth turning cube. It is very fun to play with. It's not the one I carry around and take with me all the time wherever I go. But that being said, it is a good, inexpensive cube. Personally, I just prefer a magnet cube. Okay. So, as you can see, I got to keep, you know, shifting it and lining it up and everything, right? To make sure the corners don't get bound up. So it is a little bit slower. It's probably, you know, one of the better beginner speed cubes out there. But there are cubes in a similar price range that have magnets in them that I think are just a little bit more fun than this one. But it is a great cube. So that's again 356 stickerless non-magnetic cube.